one thing that you've been through that you'd be willing to talk about, that you've worked
Mm,
on or overcome, or working through right now.
loss and loneliness. How about that?
Oh yeah. Hey you! Here's an awesome story from our archives. This is the People's Podcast 2. I'm the Y guy, and you are our Y.
I think in some type of way, I struggle a little bit every day.
I just pray and then put my effort into whatever thing I want to put it into.
Communication is the key to success. I mean, that's what they say.
Absolutely. Yeah, unity is so important.
You are our Y. Hey everybody, this is the Y guy. We're in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and we're here with
Elise Cooley.
Elise. How are you doing today?
Pretty all right.
Pretty
How are you?
all right. I'm doing good.
Mhm.
Rainy day here in Grand Rapids, but it's getting into the fall season, so it makes sense,
Yeah.
Are you from Grand Rapids originally?
Born and raised.
Born and raised. Awesome.
Born and raised.
What keeps you around here?
School mostly.
School. I got you.
Yeah.
What are you going to school for?
Allied health sciences.
Ooh, okay.
So dietetics ultimately.
Okay. And what's that involve? Is that dietary or?
Yeah, nutrition, food nutrition, how it impacts the body, how you coordinate it with the rest of your lifestyle for ultimate well-being.
Yep, I got you. And what got you into that?
I'm just noticing how I eat in general.
Yeah.
How I have eaten in the past.
Yeah.
I stopped eating meat when I was probably a senior in high school, so leaned more towards a plant-based lifestyle.
Okay.
And that was like 8 years ago now.
Wow.
So
Have you seen a big difference in that?
I mean, I've definitely cheated a lot more in the past like 2 years, so fallen off the track a little bit. But yeah, it was a bit different. It was a bit different energy wise.
I got
like,
you.
little differences that you just notice that
Yeah.
personally.
Yep. Yep. I
So,
think just sticking to something offers that in a perspective, rather than
Mhm.
just going back and forth. So, do you work right now or?
Yeah,
What?
I just clean
Oh,
commercially
gotcha.
after hours. Go to businesses and get this stuff done.
I got you.
They have a whole
Nice.
checklist, and I just do as I'm told.
Yep. Cleaning's a nice thing to do. It's kind of just see something messy and you get the after
Yeah.
results, just like trades, working in trades too. So
Right.
that's nice. And
Right.
do you think if your story was told to any individual, it can make an impact in their life? Or
Maybe. I mean, you never know what somebody's going through.
yeah,
Um, whatever. So little things matter.
it does.
Even if it's mundane or banal or
Yep.
however you want to term it.
I'm with you 100%. And have you gone through any struggle in your life?
A few, yeah,
A few of them?
probably not as bad as other people, but it's
Yeah.
competition.
Not at all. You got a humble
Um,
perspective too. So what's like one thing that you've been through that you'd be willing to talk about, that you've worked
mm,
on or overcome, or working through right now?
loss and loneliness. How about that?
Oh yeah, that's a deep one.
Yeah.
That's a big one, and like you can see that in a lot of people.
Yeah.
So, and I think a lot of people have the same remarks as well. So,
Yeah.
yeah. And what gets you there, or what I guess better question. Let's just go to positive. There is what helps you overcome that or work through that.
Finding solid ground.
Okay.
Wherever that may be, like whether it's like physically in your external environment or like more importantly, like mentally within.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have like a calm space in your mind that you can retreat to and ground yourself. That's the most important. Like maybe you don't need necessarily like a physical place, but just somewhere where you can root yourself and really
Mm-hmm.
just like get your breath work in and focus on stabilizing yourself a little bit.
I got you.
So
I got you, and that's not always the easiest thing to do. I'm sure. So
easier said than done, for
yeah.
sure, for sure. Especially if you're, like you get distracted easily, or
Yep.
it's hard to slow down, or whatever XYZ reason.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you think your best practices is in finding that solid ground, or
Best practice in finding that.
like
solid
do you
ground.
just do you go to like solidarity, or do you like a lot of people meditate, or a lot of people there's a lot of believers that you use prayer, or
I try to meditate. Definitely want to get back into like a flow of yoga. that helped me kind of like centralize myself a lot and forces you to focus on your breath for sure. Because
Okay.
if you're not breathing like through the motions, then you're not really doing it right and releasing that energy correctly, I suppose.
Okay, I got you. And do you believe that there's a good, strong power in communication and talking to people, building relationships and connections?
Absolutely, yeah. Communication is like the biggest key to any relationship.
Mm.
Like, if you're not talking to people, if you're not expressing yourself like honestly and openly, like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Communication, is a huge thing.
Awesome. That's a great answer.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that too. Thank you. And my last question is, do you think in goal setting that there's setting goals and accomplishing them that helps you maybe even with your grounding and just actually looking forward to the next step and achieving it?
I think so. I think being able to if you're grounded, like you're more able to go with the flow, but like resilient enough that you're not getting swept away.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that that's especially important with like, working with other people, communicating with other people, networking per se. Remind me of the question again.
Just in setting goals and accomplishing them, like, does that maybe create more unity within your personal life? And there's a contrary to that where you set goals and then you set a goal, leave it open, set a goal, leave it open, and that kind of like spreads you out, right? So
yeah, but it's a matter of like self-discipline too.
Yeah, very much.
But also you can like ask for help with anything. Really, there's no rule that says you can't ask for help in any aspect.
Yeah.
So to have that like sort of external discipline, somebody holding you accountable to meet these goals.
Very much so. We always need a strong counsel around us.
Yeah.
Doing it on our own is never the best bet.
No.
So that's awesome, though. I mean, that's really all the questions I got for you, and thank you for your time and talking about the things that aren't the easiest thing to talk about. And loneliness is always a pain to be involved in. Yeah. So thank you for bringing up that and overcoming that. I pray that you're gonna get to where you need to get and keep going. And it seems like you got a good group of people around you to help you with that so far. So
I've made a little bounce back.
Yeah. Keep it going. Give me a hug. Thank you so much.
Thanks to talk to you, Wyatt.
You got it. Thanks, Elise. Thank you for watching this interview. We hope and pray that this story could help you, encourage you, or inspire you to take action in any way. We challenge you to see yourself in every interviewee, and we challenge you to get out and talk to one new person every single day. If this impacted your life in any way, please like, share, and subscribe. We're posting one new video every single day, Monday through Saturday. Thank you so much for your time. This is the People's Podcast. We're praying for you always.
Man, that's deep.